I was going to go to bed, and then I had to get this off my brain. Um, Welcome back. I'm Kester McKnight, and this is my Stream of Consciousness series, Path to Getting Healthy. Um, I talked with my roommate earlier, and made a mention that now for before I get to the mentioning, I've known her nigh on a decade now, uh, almost, and actually 8 years. 8 years. So she's witnessed my last divorce and is witnessing this one. Um, and I mentioned to her that I do not like romance. The concept of romance is insulting to me. And she thought that was strange. And I wasn't able to fully explain it then. I mulled over it some, and I'm closer now. You see, for men, we are told that we must be the ones, and we are the ones that are to give to the women a romantic endeavor. We are the ones who are to go out and get the gifts, buy the flowers, pay for dinner, show through materialistic means our affection. And then the women get to decide if that is good enough. Pretty fucked up when you think about it that way. And they decide to give physical affection in turn for the material gifts that are bestowed upon them. Now, emotion is wrapped in both of these, but emotion is laden heavily in anything someone does. But in my 38 years, not once, not one time has romance been directed towards me. Not one time has it been expected that a woman, because I am not interested, but it is not one time has it been that they have gone do a nice thing for me just because they wanted to, with no expectation. Romance, as viewed in our current society, the one-way street. It fucking sucks. we're in a situation, and if I am wrong, I could be, that this is my perception. We're in a situation where men are blamed for a lot. And I understand it. We fuck up as a gender, have fucked up a lot. But instead of trying to get to the root of the problem, we want to punish. And it doesn't help because even what is expected of us is kind of a punishment because it's not reciprocated. And at some point, it no longer becomes romantic. It becomes you feel obligated. You're just doing a task to get a thing. It's not meaningful. And if I ask for a meaningful gesture, that's not a meaningful gesture anymore. It's, I asked for the thing and you said, okay, whatever the thing is. It supports the feeling that we're not one. And because of this concept, it swings the other way too. And I've talked with several folks when I was in the media space professionally. Female models are very vocal about their boundaries, have been my adult life. And it's more visible now because of social media. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be. I agree they should. The problem is, I see a lot of these same folks throw that out the window when an attractive man comes through. Because we're expected to always be on. We are expected to grin and bear it. We are expected to not have deep and varied emotion. If we want men to be better, we've got to treat them better too. You can't just push them through. Say you need better, you need to be 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 better. And you can't blame us for everything when it's unwarranted. Doing wide generalizations doesn't help remedy the problem. Yeah, guys suck. We do. But a lot of us don't know any different. And it's very difficult for me when I am being accused of something that I haven't done. It's difficult for me not to want to do the thing, but at least I'm going to get blamed for something I'm doing. It's very, it My blood boils. I would rather get blamed for something I do than be punished for something I haven't done. And I'm not an angel. I've done some shitty things. But I try to be better. Try to understand. I know a lot of times it's not even my own fault why I'm getting yelled at. That doesn't make it any better. Doesn't make it hurt less. I hurt. I hurt a lot. Something nice for the men in your life. What what would that nice thing is going to look different for each? Hell, sometimes for me it's just simple as, hey, would you like to play a game? Hey, I heard about this survival crap. Hey, let's talk mythology or realm or lore. Let's talk. I like physical. Get me wrong. I'm very particular about it. I'm not sure where it falls on the spectrum of sexuality. I know I'm not straight. Uh, that was a really bad place to pause. I know I'm a degree of polyamorous. And honestly, I think everybody is. If you've had more than one romantic partner in your life, by definition, I'd say you're polyamorous. Um, but I know I'm a degree of that, and I've never really hit that. Even with my partners, had rules and establishment saying this is what's expected for both parties to follow. Do you agree? Yes. If you didn't agree, let's negotiate. Let's figure out what we're comfortable with. Because we're in a committed relationship, what's okay for you? What do you consider cheating? And we have that conversation. And once we figured it out where our boundaries were, great. And then they go to ignore them. Yeah. We, but it's not just how physically attractive some. Sometimes my body just won't start up because I don't have connection. I don't work. I feel disconnected. And it's a bad I don't like that feeling. I don't. It's not fun. That connect. I can generally if they're physically attractive. All right, cool. We can get down and dirty. But I don't care. It's not a. It's not going to lead to much more because I don't have that. I don't have that raw, as it were. It's not asexual. Demisexual, maybe? I don't know. I really don't. All I know is I'm lonely. I'm tired. And I'm not looking. to trying to. It's I'm tired of trying and it's still not pushing, not being good enough. Just once. One time. I would like to feel that I am. Romance should be a two-way street. And it should just be more than a transaction. It should be more than guy does thing, impresses girl, she sleeps with him. It should be mutual appreciation. Yeah. Guess that's a long way to say, I guess me, romance never died. It just never came back.